I just want to get up and dance. Magic jump, magic jump.
You remember it's a babe.
What babe?
Babe with the power. Power of voodoo.
Voodoo.
We are going to shift gears and now talk about the movie Labyrinth.
Oh, yes. I watched that. That was amazing.
So, let's go down the ring. Everybody tell you a little history of Labyrinth.
Wait, go down the line and tell the history of it?
Yeah, like what do you like of it? What do you remember doing it? Like for me, it was always in the house when we were young. It was always getting played. I had a huge crush on Jennifer Connelly, and it was just really good. So, like that kind of stuff.
All right, well, mine's pretty quick. Mine was exactly the opposite. I'd never seen it. So I tried watching it today. It was like... I'm not a fan of musicals, but it was like having to investigate a snuff film that keeps buffering. It was like having to investigate a snuff film that keeps buffering. I don't like musicals.
Puppets.
Yeah. Jennifer Connelly popped up on the screen. I said, fuck this. I turned off my Fire TV. I was like,
your Bluetooth is not on.
Oh, there it is.
Hey, conversation's over here, you two.
Sorry, Dad.
All right. So no, I have no history. So I'm here so I don't get fined.
Damn.
I mean, I will give you, there are some moments where the music came in and it's like, okay, we really didn't need that. It's like when you watch All Dogs Go to Heaven and there's the big fat alligator in the one in the sewer and you're like, what the crap was this?
I don't know. Beatism?
Man, we're off to a good start here.
I know.
Honestly, I haven't watched this movie in like 20 years. But from what I remember, it was the first time that I ever been exposed to David Bowie. So I'm like, is he like the White Prince?
And baby said.
He's like the white Iman.
And it's like looking at him, you just can't take your eyes off that codpiece.
Yes.
Oh no.
It's like that's the focus. That's the general focus of that entire movie. It's like, huh.
Did you know that the scene where he twirled around those balls in his hand, that was somebody else that was behind him?
Whoa.
Yeah, true story.
Do you feel that?
And he just put his arms between him. Yeah, he did a Randy Toes. Yeah, he did.
I'll be damned.
So.
All right,
Fun
Norco.
So I watched a documentary about this after Bowie died, and I was kind of fascinated to find out that he wasn't as much of a he wanted to be more of a movie artist. He wanted to be more of an actor, and didn't really like singing. So I think he got kind of pigeonholed in this one because they knew the only way they were going to let him act was to sing in this musical.
It was a musical journey.
I think he did a pretty good job.
Like that. I also like that scene when she's running up and down the stairs trying to get away from him, and it's like the MC Escher stairs.
Yeah.
When I was a little kid, they used to fuck me up.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that. They have the painting of it or a poster of it in my school in the castle.
One of my favorite parts were remember. Oh, smells bad.
Yeah.
What's your history with it?
My history with it is, like I said, Jennifer Connelly. She's bad. I had a crush on her as well. But it actually made me look at David Bowie as an actor as well as a singer. So I like David Bowie in that movie.
I move the stars for no one. All right. I forgot to do the synopsis.
Oh, and Polly, you didn't ask me my history.
I didn't? Oh, I'm so sorry. Go ahead, Fraz.
So I would catch this off and on like reruns on TV, but never like a full thing. And then one day it was on the Disney Channel, and I finally cut the whole thing. And then I recently rewatched it again, and wow, that movie, it is amazing. It's a whole different world, and just the world that they created. Like I love the different things, like the wall that's there. You can't see it till you look differently. I like the worm and all that. Come in and get a cup of tea. I mean, just all the different things were fun.
No.
Quirky.
Because we can't play it on Twitch. Hey, turn off Twitch. We're going to play some music.
Oh, okay. You said turn off.
Now you can. Now you can.
Hey, Google.
Oh, Turning off Twitch.
No, wait. No. Hey, what are we doing?
Because we're playing music, and we can't have it on Twitch anymore.
Oh.
By David Bowie and Labyrinth.
And Lavender.
And
Instead of turning off Twitch, can we just mute what goes to Twitch?
Yeah, I can do that.
Oh,
Let me
that'd
do
be
that.
a lot easier. See, Aaron solves all the problems.
No, I'm just finally getting used to this. I'm getting the hang of it.
Okay, music
Yeah.
on YouTube Music.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Oh, here we go.
Hey, Norco,
Yeah.
you've been working like crazy? Still?
Fuck yeah.
Dance by David Bowie.
Yeah, I
Fuck
see you guys'
yeah.
messages until 4 a.m.
Yeah, let's not talk about work.
YouTube Music.
Why, you getting depressed?
No, turn it up.
Hey, Google,
No.
turn it up.
Yeah.
The volume's at 7.
Y'all hear that?
No, that's like garbage.
It sounds like
Tra-
garbage. Never mind. Turn it off.
Hey, Google, turn it down.
Trash. What are you playing that from your car?
Turn it down.
All right, here we go. 1986's Labyrinth. 16-year-old Sarah is given 13 hours to solve a labyrinth and rescue her baby brother Toby when her wish from him to be taken away and granted by Goblin King Giraffe. All right, turn off the music.
Thank you.
Dance, magic dance. All right, you can unmute.
Hey, Google,
Okay.
stop.
That was cool. We need to move him closer next time. All right. So yeah, it starts off with the baby all crying and wearing the most fucked up onesie with the red and white stripes and shit. And she wishes the Goblin King to take it away. But actually, we're missing the very beginning. Reminded me of Goonies because it had like a stormy outside presence. She's trying to do her little thing and it starts raining on her and she had to run back home.
And did you realize that in the telling, the dog she was acting like the dog was the Goblin King, but actually the owl that was there was actually the Goblin King watching her?
Yeah, that's creepy. Them demons, man, they know where you're at.
Yeah, and I looked it up. I thought that the dog, because, Ambrosius comes in later on. I was like, that looks a lot like the dog. And apparently in the Labyrinth fandom, everyone acknowledges that the dogs do look similar, but they are two separate dogs. One's Merlin and one's Ambrosius.
Ambrosia? So, is Travis joining us now? Yeah. No, but, so Labyrinth, like B-Dism, I didn't rewatch it. I just remember it from a long time ago. And like I said, my mom and my brothers love the movie and they watch it all the time, and Dark Crystal and all those movies. Never Ending Story, stuff like that. But okay, let's go down the line. Let's see. You guys were talking earlier about David Bowie. Let's see how he did in the whole movie. What are you guys' opinion?
I thought really well.
I thought he did not a bad job. It could have been better, but acting back in those days were just not really that good. CGI
Leroy,
was
who
kind
would
of
have done a
shitty
better
too.
job?
Yeah, either you.
What
Either
modern
you'll-
actor would do a better job for you?
Randy Tolles.
No. Nobody.
I was reading that John Travolta actually was one of the ones that they were considering for the Goblin King.
Whoa, that would have
Yeah,
been
there was a couple of people they
so
were considering.
different. What if Nicolas Cage was?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dance Magic Dance.
You want-
Jump, magic
Oh,
jump.
what about Christopher Walken? Yes, the baby. You remind me of the babe. The babe with the power.
Oh, the baby. I just want to see the baby. Can you just give me?
You know, the baby. You remind me of a babe.
Wow. Really?
Oh, that's
Wow.
funny. Jennifer
It's hot as
Connelly.
fuck today, dude. I'm out in my car. I'm driving about, and it is hot AF, dude.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Is that lit AF? Oh.
Oh man, I wish. I'd rather be lit AF than sweating my balls off AF.
All right. So, speaking about balls, let's talk about Jennifer Connelly.
All right. And speaking about balls, Travis, I love you. I miss you. I want to hug you, man.
What's going on, bro? I miss you too, man.
Now, don't hug too hard and have the balls smack each other. It might hurt.
That's the best part.
Jennifer Connelly, it was weird because, like, we all had a crush on her, right? But even to this day, if I look back and watch those or whatever, I still have a little crush on her, but I also feel kind of weird because I'm, like, 42 years old.
She's not.
Yeah, and she's like, what, 62?
No, she's like 50, I think, or something. But how you guys think she did?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Like, I think it was not because of my feelings aside. I think that movie, she did a very damn good job. And Travis, put your shit on Push to Talk, please. I love you, but come on. And then,
I thought Jennifer Connelly did better in The Rocketeer.
ooh, I love The Rocketeer. That's a great movie too. Yeah, hell yeah. But I just liked her in it. I think she did a good job.
Yeah. Yep. Overall, she did a good job.
She took the whole crew skiing.
Okay.
Really?
Hollywood Underground.
What? Seriously?
Goblin Kingdom.
Wow. Oh, God.
Goblin Knob.
Oh, man.
AKA Goblin Kingdom.
Toby, the kid, Toby, the baby. He did fine, right? I think he did a good job for a baby.
I guess.
Yeah.
Kind of a snob, if you ask me.
I wonder, how does he look now?
Shit.
Asked for too much
Really?
money.
Damn.
How does he look, Toby?
I don't know, a kid? That's all it shows on IMDb.
It's not showing his adult life?
No, I'm not looking at that.
Oh.
So. The voice of Hoggle, like I love Hoggle. Hoggle was like the main character for the most part. He was voiced by Jim Henson's son.
Oh.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
The Muppet King?
Yeah, no.
The Muppet Prince?
Here?
And a fun fact, there is a place where like all unclaimed baggage goes in the United States, and the full-size puppet for Hoggle is actually there on display.
Wow.
Oh.
That makes sense, yeah. That's so cool. What is that plastic thing around your wrist? So they are. I just like to.
You did pretty good.
Like Ludo was played by Rob Mills. I love Ludo because Ludo was that lovable, big-ass, fucking snuffleupagus-looking motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he loved it because, like, you know, he's smell bad.
And at first he's like, oh,
Yeah.
you want me to help you, don't you? Oh.
And how you gonna say it smell bad where you're the one that's taking a dump in there? Come on now. Smell bad.
I love when he gets on the dog and they run across the things like.
Oh yeah.
Yes. And I kept wondering one thing with that. So Ludo and the dog had fur foot. Wouldn't the rocks? Yeah, it's like those rocks had stuff on it. Wouldn't they technically have gotten the eternal stench on their fur and never been able to get off?
Yeah, they would. Well, yeah, you'd think when they go there, they're going to smell even if they're not there or not.
Yeah, so that's just one of those like plot holes that you just like look past. You're like,
Wow, this movie 0 out of 10 for immersion. Now this is a broke ass movie.
So do you
Never
think?
mind that.
I looked up Toby. It looks like he acted in The Labyrinth, and after that doesn't show anything for a little bit.
Probably.
And then he's doing cast and crew special effects stuff in several movies. King Kong, Chronicles of Narnia.
They got a picture of him.
But well, there's probably, but not on here.
Dude, he's all running up on his cock piece and sniffing it. I didn't see that right now. That's funny.
Well, he probably got older and uglier, and like, no, we're gonna put you behind the camera. We're gonna put you where the rakes are.
Better.
Yeah. Because he has to be like 40 right now.
Yeah, he's pretty old now. Yeah.
Yeah, climb the bell tower, sir.
Damn.
Yeah, Quasimodo. Get up there, Toby.
Oh my goodness.
Sanctuary! Sanctuary!
But overall, this question is for you, Paula. Do you think David Bowie really wanted to get the baby back.
Back to her?
Yeah.
No, he wanted to get with her. I mean, the baby was just a ploy.
How awkward was that? Like, how old was she? I kept thinking, like, how old is she?
God, yeah, that's pedophilia right there.
Yeah, that
made me feel uncomfortable the whole time.
Yeah,
like,
that was almost
Hollywood
like
flex
all like
there.
Brooke Shields' Blue Lagoon young.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn, pedophile.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that scene.
Right.
Yeah,
Reminds me
brother.
of somebody I know.
Oh my
We're
goodness.
talking about Blue Lagoon way too much on this podcast. Every other episode.
That's bad because that song he sings where he's all trying to dance with her and that. Okay, let me get back to the thing here. Overall, the movie was big to be like it was big for all of us because in the 80s, fantasy shit was popular. You had Time Bandits, you had Dark Crystal, you had fucking Clash of the Titans, you had all these Never-Ending Story. Hell yeah,
yeah.
You had all this stuff. And
you had Bill and Ted.
Yeah, which the next Bill and Ted trailer just came out and looks
Party on,
amazing.
B-Nizzle.
So they did an amazing job with this, just throw up a fantasy everywhere to where like there's parts of the movie where I got really just disheveled and disoriented and really done. So like when they first meet that remember they go into the maze thing and the dude who had the fucking bird on top of his head, sometimes the way forward is back. I mean, that place made me feel ugh. Was there anything in those movies that ever made you feel like that? Like in that movie at all? And do tell?
Yeah. Smell bad.
Oh, the Fog of Eternal Stench, was that for you? Yeah.
That's the main one.
I always had an issue with the junkyard because I kept thinking like, how did she get all of the stuff in that place? I'm like, you are not getting my stuff in my room. I'm like, put that back.
Right. And you know, we are forgetting about somebody. One of the main characters that was forgotten about. The little worm.
Oh yeah! Oh my God! Yeah, she would have gone straight to the castle.
But deadly.
Yes.
I love it.
Never go that way.
So, but overall, I think it was a really good movie. I think both actors done a great job. So,
who's in? Is Twitch back off muted, or you guys can't hear us?
Oh no, they can hear everybody.
Oh, okay, because I got a text saying they can't hear us, so I didn't know if that was from the muted time or not.
So you saying I'm famous right now?
Who texted you?
I don't know. It's an unknown number. It's just a number.
Whoa.
So, yeah.
It's showing me. I'm gonna go check on my other phone, so I'll be back.
All right. Well, so the other thing is,
making sure you're not playing music.
now the one thing I really liked that took you away from the fantasy was the hands. Remember all the hands? Like she chose down,
yeah, I remember that.
Talk about creeper too,
you know.
Yeah, because they're all groping the fuck out of her, dude.
Hollywood, man. That's showbiz. That's showbiz.
Oh, we are the helping hand. Oh man, but that movie's so full of everything that's really cool in fantasy. The imagination that was put into that was immense, and I loved it. And I feel bad that David Bowie kind of felt like he was pigeonholed because if he didn't sing, I don't know if that movie would have made anything out of it if he didn't have, because I loved his soundtrack's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's somewhat of a singer, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was the best part of the movie.
Kinda.
Yeah, it's
Kind
kind
of singer and actor all in one.
Yeah.
Now, who wrote and directed the movie?
Hold on. Talk about being unprepared.
Stephen King.
Rob Zombie. What?
Stephen King. Scorsese. Scorsese.
Oh, Jim Henson directed
Jim
it.
Henson.
Yeah.
Oh, Jim Henson. Oh, okay.
And apparently they redid the movie. I think 23 or 25 times. There were a lot of rewrites on things.
Really?
And
hence
and
the joint.
Perfectionists, But you gotta be. I mean, the doorknobs, for Christ's sake, were so cool. So
Well, and apparently it put Henson into a depression because he felt so involved in this work.
oh wow,
Oh,
see
man.
that makes sense. I mean, being a creator myself, Frasley, well, fuck,
Yeah.
most of the people here all create. You guys know we're super critical of ourselves, and
Oh yeah,
we just
He's a
borderline
method
manic
director.
depression.
We're like
Oh,
your
man.
parents.
A method director.
He's a method director, dude. He gets so into it.
Yeah.
Like Heath Ledger, but like, but a director, not a method.
Paul, you should get a puppet
Illuminati. I don't want a puppet, man. My brother has a puppet that didn't come out
for the
right.
video. Go get it.
Guess
Like a
what?
ventriloquist puppet.
I got me a puppet right now. Dance, motherfucker.
It's okay.
Travis, where you at?
Yeah, he's driving around. Hey, come by Lavender's lair while you're out and about.
Oh, it's layer now. I like that.
The lair.
Layer.
So the movie,
You know what? It's got layers.
I don't know. I like I said, I like the movie. The doorknobs, the fucking what are those rat-looking like door
Oh, yeah.
guard guys that had like
Yeah.
they were, like cards, like you'd see on a playing card. That was pretty cool.
I'm sure that movie won a ton of like costume and not special, practical effects awards, right? I'm sure it's gotten
Oh, it
gotten some
had to
praise
be.
for its art.
it sounds like it was a failure in the box office, though. If I'm reading it right.
Oh,
Really?
it was
Wow.
commercial.
Because I never saw it in the theater.
But the main part of the movie, what we failed to mention,
It
is the actual maze
cost
that you have to go through.
it
The
cost
Labyrinth?
25
Yes.
it cost 25 million to make. It only made 13 million.
Oh shit! Worldwide.
That's why
No
he was
wonder Henson
depressed.
was depressed.
Yeah, no kidding. That's
But
why.
the VHS sales probably were huge, though.
Gotta
A lot
be
of
right,
those
yeah.
movies that were big to us as kids
were
were
not
actually
commercially good.
yeah, not really, because we're kids. We love that stuff because we're young and our minds are not always developed. So
Right. So you say we're moronic.
A quick side note question: there were a lot of drive-ins back then. Do you think there was a lot of revenue loss just on people getting snuck into these drive-ins?
Oh, I bet.
People,
Oh wow!
you know what I'm saying? You know, you sneak somebody into the trunk. I mean, movie theaters, the majority.
Truck.
Yeah, you throw
We used to
somebody in the
station wagon.
trunk, and
We
then,
used to
but
station
you know, the
wagon. My mom made us
majority of
cover
their
up the
money
blanket.
is made
Oh
on
my
back.
gosh!
Yeah.
concessions. So
There's only one left around the area, and that's like $20
Belleville.
a car. Just
yeah,
like
they were
How
playing
much?
ET the other day.
$20 a car.
$20 a car.
Yeah,
That's not bad.
That's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, that's really good.
that's a
Yeah,
perfect.
you bring exactly. You bring your own food. You bring some weed. You're far enough away to not bother anybody.
Some crack.
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
Damn.
Enjoy
that's
your
crack.
evening. Watch some ET.
Oh my god.
Yeah, your crack ranges are contained within the comfort of your own vehicle.
Exactly, and everyone's got face masks on anyway. They're not going to smell it.
Yeah, right now it's
it's
perfect.
fine.
Perfect COVID season outing. You go like
Yeah.
my truck. Hell yeah. I got.
I'd say the worst point of contact, even for a drive right now, are the bathrooms or the place to get your food. And those areas, I know there is one that they are cleaning after everybody goes to the bathroom. They're having somebody go in and clean the room each time, so they're sterilizing. And there's one that says you don't get out of the car. We will bring by a clean meal to you, but don't get out of your car at all at the field.
The
No one's gonna be sick
WHO
ever after.
the WHO came out yesterday and said people who are asymptomatic are the least likely to pass it on.
Right, so I'm okay then, right? So just go get yourself tested,
Yeah.
and you should be okay, right?
fuck.
Yeah,
Fuck the mask.
I forget before we locked the country down, it was that we were all supposed to get it eventually.
Right? No face masks.
Yeah, just assume you
Well,
have
yeah,
it.
they-
you know?
they
See,
said-
my thing is that I bet a lot of us had it. It's just that most of us, our bodies actually fight it off.
Jeez.
They fight it
Hey,
off.
Leroy.
But-
No, Leroy.
So
2 months
loud.
ago, you were
That's the
freaking
separate
out.
shit, right?
2 months ago, you're freaking out, Leroy, and then a little bit later, let's go to Lake of the Ozarks.
I don't even want to go like a. I hate
You had the
crowds.
bug.
Lake of the Ozarks. Do you
I'm just
remember?
saying, I wasn't going to be out there with all the people. No.
You were sitting right
Hell
where
no.
you were. Like, you think we're gonna die? Fuck no, dude. We're not going to die.
I never enjoyed large spaces. Anyways,
My God, so, like-
nothing has changed for me. So just I don't give a
like
shit
for
what
most part,
whoever
I
does
think
what.
everybody's lives are just the same. Just staying. Wow.
Yeah, I think in a way
You're
we're probably
scared.
better.
You're not scared. You look like a fool, anyways. Who cares?
We're gonna be a lot better on hygiene. We're not gonna let things be as
Yeah, dude.
unsterile.
Yeah, no one's going to be sick anymore. This is actually, in the long run, probably better for us as a human race.
To get people to wash their hands, we had to make a pandemic.
Yeah, don't forget to wipe your ass. Did you forget that? Did you forget that?
Your
They
immune
probably
system.
released that stuff on purpose. For
Probably.
everybody cleaner.